Hello, Kalina. Thank you for joining me. I have to say, I appreciate everyone voting. So for tonight's topic, I had kind of like psychic look in the 1920s, um, castor oil, how to reduce wrinkle, and then there was, I think, natural look. So I see a couple people in the chat. Thank you for joining me tonight on your Saturday night. So castor oil wins. So I'm going to talk about how to use castor oil to help with your skincare. I did a little bit of research based upon the poll that I was getting. I've used castor oil for quite a few years, probably a couple of years. And when I first got introduced to it, of course, I believe I was pregnant with my daughter. So that would have been, I don't know, I was trying to induce labor. It didn't work for me, but I learned all this wonderful stuff about castor oil in the process, and I use it as part of my daily routine. Hi, LA. Oh, hi, LA. Good to see you. It's always lovely to see you. It makes me feel great when I see you guys. So let's talk about how to use castor oil. And like everyone, if you want a little reading, please let me know. And I also have to say thank you for those who voted. It means a lot to me that you took time to vote. I wasn't really feeling to do a lot of makeup today, and I did a full day of Reiki readings and readings. So I was glad to kind of have a ease into this. So what I'm going to do, I ordered this on Amazon, and this is Canadian. It's really, I don't know if you guys noticed, castor oil to find it lately is really difficult. It used to be at the grocery stores, and normally you can get it at the grocery stores or the drug stores, but I don't know if they're having a castor oil shortage. But anyways, I ordered this through Amazon, and I'll put it in my newsletter and put the link to it. So if you want to know, you can order it from there. So same thing, if anyone wants a reading, please let me know. Just put a comment in the chat, and I'm going to go to that. So what I'm going to do, for those who are into energy work, this is a great way to start it off. What you want to do is wash your face. And I kind of have, castor oil does, before I get into this, for those who use castor, if you're first time using castor oil, what you want to do is a patch test. Our skin is a huge organ. So what you want to do is just put a little bit, rub it on, see how it interacts with your skin for the first 24 hours. If there's no reaction, then go for it. People who are, ladies, if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, please consult with your healthcare provider just to make sure it's safe for you, because there are some side effects that you should be mindful of before using it, but otherwise it's generally pretty safe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some castor oil in the palm of my hand, just like this. Oh, hello. Okay, certainly. Okay. So I'm going to do this. If you notice, I'm going to get to you. Okay, perfect. I'm going to do this. So I just put a little bit, castor oil is a little bit thicker, and it does stain. So when you start using castor oil, please, I'm wearing something a little bit thicker. It's probably going to absorb, but I don't care if it gets stained a little bit. It's fine. What you want to do is do a little bit of energy. Just send a little bit of energy. I'm going to get to you for the reading there. Just 1 second. I'm going to do this. A little bit Reiki. I'm going to just start this. Of course, I say if anyone wants any readings, let me know, and then I get into this. Just 1 second. I'm going to just put it on my face first and foremost. I'm going to put it all over my place. And you just kind of want to, I'm going to get into massaging and all that stuff, but I'm going to do, Eugenia, I'm going to do your reading. Eugenia, you have a beautiful, like right now, I just see this emerald green energy all around you, and I just see like these butterflies around you. So there's some change that's coming up for you, and I feel like with your energy, you're removing things that don't longer need to. You've outgrown, like it's almost like you've outgrown some things, and you're removing some obstacles, some old energy out of your aura. So you might find yourself a little bit tired more than normal, and that's completely fine. Just know that if you find yourself very tired, please rest. That's what I get. You're removing aura from you, okay? So just keep doing what you're doing and drinking. I feel like, I don't know if you find it like that you need more warmer water in you, but even if you boil some water, put some lemon in it, that'd be good for you right now. All right, so, and I forgot something. I was going to have like a spoon to do some gua sha, but I totally forgot it, but that's okay. So if castor oil shortage because of trending of castor oil, a detox pack. Thank you, Betty. That's why there's a shortage of castor oil. Okay, so if anyone wanted, I hope that helps. And if anyone else wants a reading, please just put it in the chat. So what I did, I just kind of put castor oil over here, and it's really good to have a crystal or something. And I like I said, I kind of just went down here, set up, and then totally forgot my equipment, but that's okay. We're going to use our fingers. So we can use our fire fingers, the 2 fingers, and what you want to do is to kind of start massaging. Do you use the packs? I have been curious and wanting to try. I don't use the packs. I don't know if Kalina uses the packs. I don't, does anyone use the castor oil packs? If you do, put your feedback on the comments. So, okay, what I'm doing right now, I am going to start moving things over here. So we want to really get the blood flowing. I like a massage, please. Sure, I'll give you an energetic massage there. Betty, okay. So what we're going to do is start here. And we want to do this 10 times. And we're going to go right down here. What this is doing is it's moving. And you'll notice my skin is getting a little bit red. Oh, okay, good. You've been drinking, okay. Evgenia, you've been drinking lemon water all the time now. Oh, perfect. Yes, and your life is changing. So perfect, that resonated. So perfect, I'm so glad. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm multitasking. No problem, LA, that's totally fine. What I'm doing is, I did over 10 times, but I'm just kind of moving the energy. Now, I still have that cold, so I'm really trying to work the mucus out of here. And I'll tell you why is castor oil so great for your skin? It's anti-inflammatory. It's rich in fatty acids. I did some research because I've been using it, but I haven't done a whole lot of research. And it's great at hydrating skin. So what I'm doing now, I'm just going to kind of go right up here. I have 2 fine lines. I don't know if you can see the fine lines. I'm going to get up a little bit, like right here. So what I'm going to do is go up here. And this is like where your third eye is. I'm just going to go up here. Would love a reading, LA. Of course, LA. Let me just take a look here. And it's funny, I'm doing my third eye as you asked for a reading. What I'm doing right now, I'm just trying to move the energy of my third eye and kind of come down here. See how it's getting nice and red? We want that fatty, rich, hydrating oil to really soak up that skin, especially in our dry environment right now. LA, it's funny, I just see this beautiful sunrise coming up. And it's almost like, I don't know if you've been waking up at sunrise, but I feel like the guardians are waking you up at 4 a.m. Because there's it's like a sunrise energy. I feel like you're on a new dawn and there's some abundance coming your way. So look for new opportunities. I feel like you're chasing some opportunities right now, but there, as you're looking over here, there's going to be a hand, like I just see a hand of abundance coming to you and giving you some, it's going to come in an unexpected way. That's what I see for you. So, okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of come down here. And I'm going to go down here. So what I'm doing is just bringing all that toxins. I just moved a bunch of stuff. I'm going to bring it right down here. What we're doing is trying to push this and flush this out. My cat wakes me up. Oh, and you also work up. Okay, so LA says her cat wakes her up, that beautiful cat. And she also wakes up early too. So, okay, that's why the guardians are showing me that you up at like 4 a.m. or the crack of dawn. Well, LA, it might be good, you know, you write a message as soon as you wake up, write down whatever's on your mind if you have a chance. What I'm going to do too, where I have some sinus congestion, I'm going to go right up here. Remember, castor oil is anti-inflammatory, so it's really great for sinuses. So I'm going to kind of right here, these are 2 points. I think I mentioned that during another tutorial. I'm just trying to push out any sort of phlegm out. So if you had a question in the chat, please let me know. Again, see how red my skin is getting right now? And then even go up to underneath your eyes. You want to always push up, get that blood going. I'm sure there's tons of different ways to do this, but you really want to massage it into the skin and keeping very mindful that if you touch something right now, it's probably going to stain it with the castor oil, but it is great. And right now, what I feel like my sinuses, which have been kind of very congested, I feel them kind of moving. I feel like some drainage going on. So this is really great to help if you have any sinus issues, allergy issues, or if you just have a stubborn cold, it will help. It's amazing what nature gives us to help us. So now I'm just going to go over here. My nose is kind of being squished, but that's okay. I'm here with you lovely individuals who I really appreciate you joining me. Okay. Wasn't. Oh, I had to look up, LA. I had to look up to make sure it wasn't made of beaver's oil. Castor oil is beaver in French, and emu French is from the emus. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I love it. Thank you for showing. Okay. I hope you're okay, Jacob. Sounds like you're having some digestion issues. Okay. So once you're done that, I'm going to go right in here. And we often get some gray here. And we want to just kind of move this. And now what I'm going to do is kind of go down here. I'm actually going to go right down here. So I'm going to do, anytime you apply, and I really appreciate my sister Kalina helping me with the chat. I think I have what I'm going to do a little bit of Reiki. And if you're not a Reiki, like if you don't have your levels in Reiki, that's okay. Or if you have healing touch, any sort of thing, what I'm going to do is just do a little bit of energy work, and this will help. So now what I'm going to do is massage this down. And again, if you have any questions, if you want a free reading, one question reading, please let me know. And I'm just massaging this down. This is going to help bring all those toxins, help drain your face, and it's going to just help with that glow. So I don't know if you noticed, I have a better glow right now because of this. Random fact about castor oil: it can help prevent fungal infections such as athlete's foot. So that's good to kind of know. It also is good for relieving any aches and pains, but that's why you'll see a lot of castor oil products sold with the pad, where you can put a pad over it and then put a heating pad over it that will activate the oil and help it get into those muscles, those achy muscles. So so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to kind of go sweep it over here. Now, there are tools that you can use, like crystals. There's things that you can order to help with this. So I'm just using my fingers because I left everything upstairs, because I was very excited to join you guys tonight. So I'm just going to move this up here. And what this is going to do, you want to do this about 10 times. Each motion is about 10 times. I'm doing a little bit more than 10 times, but that's okay. And again, I'm doing a little bit Reiki as I do this. So those joining, please, if you have any questions, just let me know. If you would like a reading, let me know. The energy, it's funny, when I pulled a card about tonight, it was all about building a community. And also, they talked about if it's like push things to the surface, like this, I can't I'll try to pick it up without staining the card. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's pushed things to the surface, and I thought, what a perfect card for castor oil. And what we're doing right now, it's all about bringing the toxins and to the surface, and we're just moving this around. So if you notice, it gives a nice definition. You'll see it getting nice and red. When our sinuses are are inflamed, we look a little bit more. There's a more fluid in our face, and so don't wear. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Don't wear no makeup. You're beautiful the way you are. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. That's very nice. I appreciate that comment. Yes, I think we all need to appreciate our inner beauty and using, so what I'm doing, I'm just kind of going down. What I'm doing is draining all this fluid down over here, and getting this down. So my skin's going really red. Yes. Now, if anyone wants a reading, what I'm going to do now, and my sister showed me this technique, so Colleen, thank you for showing me this. She showed me this the other day. So I kind of, like I said, I want to, I was doing readings and Reiki, in-person Reiki today, and I turned off the furnace because it was a beautiful day where I'm at, and, you know, the moment it gets above 5 degrees Celsius, we're like, yes, celebrating where we're at. So I forgot to turn off the, I turned off the furnace, and so I went down here. It was kind of cold, so I'm just heating up. So I'm doing a little bit of Reiki now. So see how that my skin is really red? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go right here and move this over. So I'm going to kind of bring this up here. Again, I didn't have a tube top to wear. That would have been better. So basically, I'm in my comfortable pajamas. I'm just moving this out here. And I'm going to move this over here. And you want to do this when there's no interruptions, which can be difficult if you're, you know, busy lives, and it's good to do this. But you only need to do this once or twice a week, and you'll get the benefits. And if you forget one week, that's okay. Do it another week. You can also keep draining it down, but that's basically what this. And I always remember the back of your neck. Now you can put it in your hair, like at the root. I was reading about that. What else does it do? So castor oil, some other benefits of castor oil, it boosts immunity, enhances blood cell production. It can treat acne because of the moisturizer properties. So this is a great way to do that. So that is the trick. That is basically all I have to date. Now I might go up, and if you find that you have some other areas that you kind of want to focus in on, what you can do, and like I said, there's packages that you can buy where they have like neck guards. That way you can sleep with it. But when I go to bed, I'll make sure that I kind of put a towel. That way if I roll around, it's not going to stay in my pillowcase. I've done that. It washes quite nicely, but you just don't want to get into your sheets. Now, does anyone else want a reading? You just put it in the chat. One other thing too, I'm just going to mention, if you're having some digestion issues, I have put this on my stomach. And again, I have that package where you can kind of put that, the cloth over it and then put a nice heating pad. It works very nicely. I might go back up, and right here, like I said, I have 2 wrinkles right here. But if you can, I don't know if you can kind of see it. But I have a nice glow now with the castor oil. It's much thicker than other oils, but it works very nicely. So if anyone else has any questions, any message for you, certainly. Okay, perfect. Well, that's perfect timing. Let's do a reading for you guys. So Betty, you are first up. Betty, are you learning a different language? Like I see a different language around you. I don't know if someone's speaking a different language around you or if you're thinking about learning a different language. I don't know why I'm seeing this, but that's what I'm seeing, Betty. It's a new language around you. And I'm just going to pull a card. There's something about 9. There's a completion that you're doing. Sorry, just one second. I'm going to use this. When you do castor oil, it gets a little bit slippery. There's a 9 around you, so you're doing some sort of completion. I'm just going to pull one little card. Betty, spirit activity is very strong around you. Very strong, Betty. And look at this, you got the 10 of hearts. So there's something that you're opening up, Betty. It's an empress in behind her. So you are coming into a power, and creating a lot of happiness. So really, whatever you have done, keep doing that. That is like 10 of cups. Anytime I see a 10 of cups, I'm always happy because that's like one of the best cards in the deck. I mean, all cards are great in the deck, but you know, for joy. So whatever you're doing, keep doing what you're doing. I hope that's been helpful. And just write down 9. There's something, I don't know if it's 9 days or 9 weeks or in September. There's something about 9 associated with you. Okay, so let's take a look at Caitlin. All right, Caitlin, you may certainly have a reading. Let's take a look at you, your energy. Okay, my throat chakra immediately lights up. I don't know if you've seen or if you need to talk to, like if you need to have words with someone, but they're saying do not hold back your words. I feel like you've been kind of you need to have conversations with someone and not hold back your words. And there's a mother or mother figure around. I don't know if it's associated with your mom or if your mom's going to help you, but there's a mother figure who's going to be helping you. Okay. Let me know if I hope that's helpful for you. And I'm just going to pull a card for you. Yeah, you're feeling a little bit suspended. And this is kind of like the Queen of Cups, a lot of water energy, but have the courage to speak your truth because you deserve to let your words be heard, and you have a beautiful energy. I hope that's been helpful. Okay, so let's go to Megan. Megan, any questions for you? And just put it in the chat if you have any questions, Megan. So Megan, there's some change around you, Megan. I see some changes. I don't know if you're moving things around your home or if you're redecorating, but you're creating really nice space around you. I also feel like you're I don't know if you have a partner, Megan, but I feel like there's some romance coming your way, and on your travels, Megan. So there's some romance. I don't know if you're with someone, but it should be there feels like a nice energy and romance for you. So okay. Okay. Perfect. And I think some people, okay, thank you. Oh, perfect. I'm glad. I'm going to just see here. Susan, Lord, let's do a card for you. Let's take a look at your energy. And again, if you want to see, if you want to receive messages when I'm doing these type of, I do lives. I don't have any schedule, but definitely feel free to subscribe. That way you get notified when I do these. So Susan, let me just see here. I see the moon energy. You know how you see, like, I don't know if you saw that graphic where it's like the moon and it's like all the phases of the moon. You have a strong connection to that. So I don't know if you studied the moon or if you've been kind of, if you've been thinking about looking at the phases of the moon. It's very strong with you. And it's a wish granted for you there. Susan. So there's a wish that's coming your way. That's going to be really positive. But what they're saying is someone's going to make a little bit of a mountain of the molehill, but you have the power and the intelligence on how to handle that person. Let the wish come true and just shine. That's why I keep seeing with your energy. I hope that's been helpful. There's a wish coming your way. I feel like it's to do with life in general. I don't see it like I see a little bit of abundance, but I also see it's just like life in general. You're in a new phase, and it's just this wish, and just celebrate it. Okay. Okay, Megan, you don't have a partner, but there's some romance. Yeah, definitely some romance coming your way. And it feels like a nice balanced energy for you, Megan. You're welcome, Megan. And I hope, Susan, that helps. If anyone else wants, oh, I have a strong core. Okay, perfect. That's why. Okay, Susan Lord said, I have a strong Scorpion moon and I am a astrologer. I would love a wish to come true. Susan, that's fantastic. That's great. I'm so happy for you. And keep doing what you're doing with astrology. It's great what the work you're doing. So again, for those who just joined, I did a castor oil facial. And what I'm doing now is just reading. So if you want a reading, I need your permission. So you just need to put it in the comments, say, hey, can you pull a card for me, Tracy, or whatnot? And I will definitely pull a card for you. The intention with the cards is to basically help empower you and help with healing or help. It's basically to help you on your way. I think the next person who's going to put in, I already have the message. So if someone wants to put something in, I already have your message. I know that kind of sounds kind of strange, but I just, I have an image of what's going on. I'm just drinking some marshmallow tea. Marshmallow tea is great for any colds or inflammation, and is also another benefit is it's great for your skin. Excuse me. Sorry. Castor oil's already working its way, moving some stuff around. Evelyn, yes, Evelyn. Okay. Eugenia, sorry, I'll certainly pull a card for you. Sunlight. Beautiful energy. I can't remember because I have to go back through the comments, and I'm doing this on my phone. I'm not sure if you're the one who's getting up at the crack of dawn. I can't remember, sorry. Or no, I think LA is the one who gets up at the crack of dawn. But sunlight, that means really letting, what I see with you is like letting your solar plex. Anytime I see the sun in tarot, it's all about your solar plex energy and letting yourself shine. My partner, okay, my partner is also, okay, hoping to get a card pulled if possible. So I think this might be, I'm with butterflies. Okay, you're with butterflies. Okay, perfect. So that sun, I want to call it Eugenia. That sunlight is about with the butterflies and the green energy. I remember that now. Okay, so Caitlin. Okay, so the snake energy. So I kept seeing this energy of healing. So you're welcome. So for your partner, Caitlin, I see your partner going through great, when I see snake energy was the one that kind of popped up. And I think this is for your partner. It's about shedding old skin and healing, deep healing. And I feel like an increase of water for your partner, even with some cucumber, needs some cooling energy. They're doing a great healing right now. So that's what I'm seeing with for your partner. And I'll pull a card just to be consistent. Magic. Your partner has everything they need for their healing, okay? So just know that they have everything that they need to help them with this transition. Beautiful energy there. Okay. So Jennifer, certainly any messages for you? Jennifer, let's go. Jennifer, you got like a lot of fire energy. Let's go, let's go. You're very good at talking, and it's about balance for you. So we got 2 swords. We're balancing some things. It could be about you have a lot of fire energy, a lot of yang energy, and maybe bringing some of that yin energy just to kind of take it a little bit slow. I feel like when you have something, when you have an idea, you just go for it. So keep using that energy, but also remember to balance it with the yin energy, the cooling energy, just so you can help sleep. But you have a lot, you have a lot on the go, but you're a powerhouse, and you can handle that. Okay. You're welcome, Caitlin. Okay, perfect. Sure, Chris. Let's see. A card pulled for you. Yes, let's do this. Let's look at your card. So, Chris, you have the Hermit. So the Hermit can come to us when we are needing some time for, obviously solitude, but it's also a great time of reflection. I feel like you're going through like a reflection of the last little bit and kind of figuring, kind of taking a look at where you were to kind of figure out where to go. So that's I'm seeing like the practicality. You're very practical, working with a lot of earth energy. And what they want you to do is just kind of definitely take a look at maybe spending some time by yourself at home. And even the library, I see the library. I don't know if you're a researcher or a scholar. You definitely have very much a scholar energy, but you're going into a deep phase of going deep within and reflection, but that's going to help you to get to the next phase. June's going to be a fun month for you. I hope that's been helpful, Chris. Okay. Oh, good. Very, very, you love libraries. Okay, well, Chris, the library is calling you. If you can, do it tomorrow if you feel so inclined to do so. Okay, anyone else in the chat who would like a reading? I'll pull a card for you. Oh, thank you. So Kalina's my sister. Kalina's psychic readings. We've been doing this for over 20 years. We always used to do psychic fairs. We used to talk about, the psychic realm, the healing realm. So this is like a fun thing for us to do. So thank you for spending your time, like joining me. For those who just joined, me. Okay. Me. Okay. You. Okay, 1 second. Okay, Chris said, definitely been feeling the Hermit energy for weeks now. Definitely feeling the energy. Okay, great. I'm glad that reading resonated with you. Okay, B, let's take a look at your energy. I know your name is B, but I keep seeing a D around you, like a D. I don't know if there's a loved one in spirit here with the first name D, or it could be a father figure for dad, like it could be a grandfather figure, but there's a D here in spirit who's kind of popping up for you. So let's pull a card for you. Yeah, so I'm getting judgment, So almost like, and I have to take a look at Judgment and 4 Swords for you. So what I see with you, B, it's almost like you need to do some meditation and remove some energy that you don't need, and it's almost like quieting the mind. That's why I see with your energy is quieting the mind. That's what I keep hearing for you. Take deep breaths and let it go. I even also see if you kind of inhale for 4 breaths, exhale for 6. And this is for anyone on the chat. This message, I know it's for B, but it could be also, if it resonates for you, definitely take that. Breathe in and breathe out. That is the quickest way to stop our monkey, like our minds from going, our ego minds going, getting very loud. by slowing down the breath. So I hope that's been helpful. Now, if anyone else wants a reading, please just put it in the chat and I will pull a card for you. There's a lot of energy here. So I do know whoever's going to come in the next one, there's like a gentleness about the individual's energy. Oh, you're welcome, B. I hope that's been helpful. You have a grandfather or father on the other side who's helping you. So it's always nice to know our loved ones and spirits are helping us. Okay. So let's take a look here. Do we have any other ones? Just put it in the comments if you would like another reading. Again, this is all about coming together to have a safe space, to have to talk about beauty, whatever that is, whether it's makeup or whether it's skincare. And I really appreciate everyone coming online to kind of support me and have this exchange. It's great. So I know there's quite a few people in the chat. Does anyone else want a reading? Just put it in the comment. Don't. The other card that I got this evening was Life is Better Together. So it's definitely, you know, us being here on the YouTube community, it's definitely a great way for us to connect. Okay. So I'll give it another moment or two just to see if anyone, I don't know if there's anyone else who would like a reading. I don't know if one thing when you do castor oil, I'll talk about a little bit about castor oil. When you do castor oil facials, and again, you only have to do it once or twice a week, make sure you drink a lot of water. Okay. B, I quit. Oh, okay, B, you quit smoking 2 weeks ago, and that's where the negative energy comes from. Okay, good for you for quitting smoking. I know how I've watched other people quit, and I know how difficult it is. Good for you to do that. And that could be why they want you to kind of do the deep breathing and meditation. So good job. So if anyone else wants a reading, I don't see anything in the comments, but I do see quite a few people online here. And again, I know I mentioned this earlier, this is to help empower you and help with healing. And if you're going through a rough time right now, you know, the guardians are there to assist. Okay, perfect. Would you just do one for the collective group? Certainly, Susan. Okay, I will do one for the collective group because there's quite a few people on here. So let's take a look. Oh, there's a jumper. I always love jumper. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's upside down. Okay, so victory. Great mind. Yes. Yes, thank you. Oh, perfect. Chris was just going to ask. So I see great victory. So there's a victory here for all of you. And I feel like when you wake up tomorrow morning, what I want you to do, what I feel guided to tell you is when you wake up, think about, you know, what did you achieve? What's one thing you achieved this past week? And really feel, what I want you to do is kind of feel the gratefulness, like, because this is going to, like, I got victory, and then also for collective, the death card. So the death card is transformation, moving into a new phase. So it's like out with the old right before, but it's great that we have these two cards lined up for the collective group, because this is going to resonate hopefully for everyone. But what I feel like is really feeling the gratitude and of the happiness coming. There's a happy change coming before all of you. So it might be a little bit rough, but when you feel like things are rough, that's okay. But what I want you to do tomorrow morning is get up, think about what's one good thing that happened last week, and just go right to your heart chakra and just feel just feel the gratitude and the victory that's before you and this happy positive change. And anytime we have changes, it can be like this, right? It could be a little bit, but just kind of keep that gratitude and just know the victories right there. Because it's not a coincidence that I had a couple of people ask for us to pull a card for the collective group. So that is the reading for the collective group. So I guess we'll give it one more minute, and if anyone has any questions, I'll do one more reading, and then we'll kind of, I'll say thank you so much for joining me on your Saturday evening. I will do more of these, and just subscribe if you'd like, and if you feel, and then that way you can get notified of the next one, because I do them fairly at random. I will try to post them on my Instagram and on my Facebook account, and the links are all in my comment view. So I'm fairly new. I've been on YouTube for a little bit, but I'm still kind of learning all the YouTube world. Okay, thanks for your positivity. It's something we all need. Well, thank you for joining me. I appreciate that. And thank you, Chris. I'm so glad that this was I hope that's been helpful. And again, I'll give it one more moment. And if there's no other, if there's no other request, I will do this again. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. And again, just to close out, castor oil, facial, see how nice my skin is. But it's also because of the wonderful energy of you guys for joining me. So thank you again. Hope you enjoy the tomorrow, and take care. Bye for now.